When God began to really expose the spirit spouse's activities in my life, I really did believe that, just canceling the dream was enough. But I could not understand why it just seemed like my prayers was not working at all. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's going to feel that way. But you have to understand that the thing that you're dealing with is extremely stubborn. I think where people miss inside their deliverance with being delivered from the spirit spouse is that they don't have a true understanding of what you're dealing with, okay? This is where you have to you can't just take information and just apply it, and you don't have full understanding of what type of situation or type of spirit that you're dealing with, because they operate off of our ignorance. I really want to provide you with clear understanding. Spirit spouses operates in patterns, all right? You have to understand that these spirits operate off of assignment. And they are coming to do one job and one job only, and over again, they do the same thing. That is how you're able to decipher what type of spirit that you're dealing with. The reason why the attacks are continuously coming is because they know something about your life that you don't know. All right. They understand that what you do not know. And this is where you have to go to God and ask God to open your eyes to the truth about what is fighting you, okay? As a person who God has taught and walked through deliverance, I want you to understand this is a journey. I thought that I needed to connect with so many different people to have it casted out of me, or, to come pray over my home. And that was not my journey. It literally was by me sitting with God, getting understanding on what am I up against. The spirit spouse is there to resist your restoration. Okay, if you are a person, and this is where I'm telling you, you have to use discernment, which is why I teach getting to know God for yourself, hearing the voice of God, growing in your understanding, because with knowledge, that is how you're able to be delivered. In Luke 10:19, the Bible tells us that we have authority over all powers of the devil, and by no means nothing will harm us. However, we have to utilize that authority, and if we don't know how to utilize it or what we're up against, you're fighting an uphill battle, okay? For me, this spirit has literally been in my bloodline, okay? I had to battle a lot of things with this spirit because of the sins of my ancestors. But also, the spirit spouse will influence you to open doors at a young age, or however, with your own personal free will. That's what they do. They will literally bring things to you, create an environment, in your ignorance. They might bring you someone, especially if you're dating and you're not standing for anyone. They will bring someone to you, and all they want to do is fornicate. They want to keep you in lust. These things come to you so you can stay in the sin, so that they can continue their assignment on the bloodline. All right. So with that being said, if you're ready to be free, this is something where you're going to have to literally change your entire life for good, because these demons are extremely stubborn. Several people go through these marriages over and over and over again, getting the same dead end, not understanding that there is a demonic spirit that is warring against your marital destiny. There is an altar, there's a spirit, there's a covenant, there is generational iniquities, there's open doors in your life that's warring against your covenant. And for a person that understands this demon will run away everybody who you try to get in a relationship with or be married to. This is not talked about a lot, but I'm going to be the one to expose it. Spirit spouses are very real. They are a demonic spirit. They come from the marine kingdom. A lot of times they come in through the bloodline through witchcraft, and they gain access due to the bloodline, and they feel like they own everybody in that bloodline. If you are a person that has sexual dreams, especially if you're standing, the spirit spouse will put the face of your spouse on. Okay? This demon will will come in your dream and shapeshift in the form of your spouse and be intimate with you. And if you don't have spiritual knowledge, it's going to create a covenant with you. If it's an agreement and a covenant with you, it's going to continue to have the legal access to your life. It's going to manipulate your emotions to make you never forgive your spouse, okay? It's going to make you very insecure. It's literally going to make you feel like you can't trust nobody. And if you move on, it'll probably bring somebody to you. Move on without the leading of God. It'll probably bring somebody to you to keep you in bondage, all right, where that person may have open doors in their life, okay? This stuff is extremely deep, and God has called me to, okay, to expose it, to be somebody to talk about it. And there are a lot of people that are talking about it, but I feel like he's bringing it to the forefront because it's not the fact that God is not restoring your marriage. It's just the simple fact that you don't understand what you're up against, you see? And I know you're like, well, Raven, why does it take all of this? Why do I have to go through all of this? Whether you stay with this person or you move on to the next, this thing is going to follow you in every relationship, and you're going to keep getting the same result. Rejection in all relationships and not being chosen in all your relationships. Spirit spouse and spirit of rejection work together. Fear, insecurity, all of the chaos, they work together to where you will not be in a relationship with anybody, and there will be no peace if you get with someone. These things come into your mind and talk to you, and you don't even know that it's them bringing those thoughts to you. So if you are in no contact right now and you have been having these symptoms, I know, if I have never told you anything, you can still pray for your spouse, but you need to deal with this, because I'm telling you, it's no need, even if they come back, that spirit is going to try to resist the restoration. Ask me how I know. It's going to try to resist the restoration. It's going to be like y'all get to a certain place and then everything falls apart. And the spirit spouse, what they do is they know the open doors in your spouse's life. Okay, so they know the trauma, they know the wound, and they will cause chaos to manipulate everybody's emotions in the connection. And if you do not have spiritual knowledge and discernment, then you're really going to feel like, I need to give this up, when really you need to get rid of that demon, okay? Because if every person that you get married to or doing a relationship with, and you're getting the same result, they're not the problem. You are in a demonic covenant and you need to break it. And this is where you need to go to God and ask God to open your eyes to the truth about yourself. You're going to have to literally decenter men or women. All right? That desire, put it down for a second, because that demon know. All right? If you are unaware, God has led me to write an ebook called Contracts I Did Not Sign. Okay, so this ebook I talk about my process, how it happened to me, and then I get into the eviction process in the ebook, and it comes with audio files where I'm actually going to be talking to you and telling you what you need to be focused on during the journey. Okay, it is in the link in my bio. If you do get this ebook and your spouse has a spirit wife, you get that. You can pre-order that ebook as well at a discounted price. That will be released on July 11th. That is an entire different ball game, but you're going to have to walk through your deliverance first. You can't overcome somebody else's demon and you still got yours fighting against you. All right. So I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.